The cause of desertification, megafires, and climate change is management. No reputable scientist would dispute that. Now, management at scale is done by politicians through policy, laws, and regulations, and they're advised by experts in many narrow fields and by lobbyists and industry lobbyists and special interest groups. And none of those have expertise in how to manage the web of complexity. Now, that is the cause of the problems we're facing. Now, managing complexity is what the youth are demanding from politicians. Now, that demand can only increase, and the conflicts and the chaos around the world can only keep increasing as they have all of my life. Now, many people and the youth are demanding action from politicians, but nobody that I'm aware of is offering their politicians any helpful advice on how it might be dealt with, how they might do it. Now, knowing what I do as a former president of a political party in Parliament, what would I do if the responsibility stopped with me? What I would do as a politician is to carry on as normal, take no risk, do things the way the public and society expect. But I would set up a small policy task force to work concurrently at the same time without interfering, so there's no political risk. Now, this small task force would be composed of a small group of well-educated people, but not experts in the present way of doing everything, not experts in present policy development, desertification, climate change, etc. They would be charged with facilitating the development of policy in a national, holistic context that gets the whole nation, all aspects of the nation behind it. That group would have to familiarize themselves with the process of holistic policy development, and there's assistance available to them. They would involve all experts, scientists, leave no one out, as they formulate the basis of a policy, getting the whole nation behind it. I would expect the skeleton structure of a policy like that within about a year, because most of the knowledge needed is already available. It is not a lack of knowledge that was causing the problem, it's the reductionist way in which politicians develop policies. Now, there is no risk at all in what I'm advocating. Running concurrently with government, this body of people. The worst possible downside risk is that no policy emerges and there is no possibility of doing what I'm saying. And we waste a year with this little group working and $1 million or whatever is wasted. The upside, the advantage of what I'm advocating is that policy framework does develop. A policy does develop that we can then develop fully and adopt, and that the value of that simply cannot be measured in millions of lives saved and trillions of dollars. We cannot measure the value of that. It is so great. And that is what I would do, offering the youth and the politicians a way forward.